What's going on, everybody? This is Nick Saponaro here for your weekly Divi update live at 5. This is our first time doing this, so please bear with me as I get used to this new live format. I've literally never done a live stream like this before, so hopefully it goes well, and if it doesn't, then we'll just improve over it on the next time. So, without further ado, once again, thank you guys all for joining me. Let's jump right into the action. First, I love to start out with the metrics, the stats for the week. Let's take a look at that first. So, if we take a look, let's go look at last week real quick. We're going to get into that later. So, last week we saw 1327 new all-time high master nodes. We ended the week around 1323. Where are we at today? Let's see. We have 1421 master nodes. So we've increased about 100 master nodes since the last blog update. That is an incredible growth. I can't thank you guys enough for continuing to deploy these amazing nodes. We're going to jump there in a second. New all-time high is 1424. I'm astounded. This is pretty awesome to see like a jump of 100 nodes over the course of a week. All right, back to wallet signups. Last week we had 9782. Okay. Today, 10,571 people are excited for this wallet for Divi 2.0. Actually, I need to tell you guys something. It's not called Divi Pay anymore. We actually were changing the name. There's so many apps out there called Divi Pay that it just doesn't make any sense. We're not going to try to compete. We actually have a pretty good claim to the copyright, but it's really just not worth the SEO hassle and all of the issues that come along with trying to brand while other people are branding the same way. So we're just going to call it Divi Wallet. We already have the .com URL. You'll be able to see it soon. Until then, make sure you're signed up on wallet.diviproject.org. Join the 10,571 individuals who are already signed up. I'm really excited. I can't believe we're past 10K. I can't believe we're at 10.5K. It is really awesome. I next want to talk about some news that came out this week. A lot of you have probably seen that the United States has basically clarified that banks can actually custodialize crypto. They can hold clients' crypto in their reserves. I'll show you the article that I read because it's really interesting. And I'll find a way to get you guys this link. Actually, I guess I can just put it in the chat right here. Is that possible? Let me know if you guys get that. So obviously, I'm not going to read through this entire article, but the gist of it is that banks can custodialize crypto. So we went to our attorney and we asked, how does this affect us? And a lot of people have been asking me as well, and that's why I wanted to jump on this real quick and clarify for you guys. What's interesting about this, it really is just a clarification of law. The banks could always hold crypto. They're just saying now, yeah, you're right, you can hold crypto. Now, for us, we're a financial services company or fintech operation, and we're, of course, not in the United States. So our attorney informed us that despite that, we can still custodialize cryptocurrency. We can do all the things that the banks in the United States would be able to do. That said, we're not planning on doing that. We're still really, from a philosophical standpoint, focused on being a decentralized, your keys, your coins ecosystem. But it does set us up in a way that if we ever did get to the point where we wanted to do lending or things of that nature, we could begin to offer those services to our users. Like I said, not really on the roadmap right now, not really a focus of ours, but interesting nonetheless. Okay, next I want to talk about sort of where the organization is, where it is now, and where it's going in the future. So as you guys know, over the past couple of months, we've hired a new COO, Jeff Packard, a new CMO, Zoe Cox. And recently, we took a look at our entire budget for this past year, how things have grown, and we have a really good vision of basically where we are today and looking forward into 2021 and even beyond, how our budget looks, projections, and all of that fun stuff. So what we're going to do, because everything looks really good right now, is we actually have already hired 2 new C-level executives to join the Divi team. So the first one is Bob Visnov. He's going to come on as essentially our CTO. So he'll work alongside me, but more on an implementation level. And he's actually a super badass because he used to work for none other than JP Morgan. And so we just took a banker. He was a VP of technology at JP Morgan. We just took a guy who was working for the bankers into our amazing ecosystem with cryptocurrency. I'm excited to have him on board because he has a lot of experience. He's already taught me a lot of things about managing our dev team and things like that. And he's really going to make things incredibly organized. And I'm just excited to have sort of another CTO, another technical person at my side while we lead this project into the future. The second guy is our CFO. So we have officially a person who's going to come on and actually manage all of the finances and all of the details around, money. His name is Russell Doolittle. Awesome name, like really awesome name. He's a badass too. So his resume is filled with amazing experience, including Deloitte, back when Deloitte was Deloitte and Touche. So I mean, this guy is very, very, very experienced, and we're really excited to have him on board because as we scale, as the company grows, as Divi Labs grows, and as the foundation grows, there's a lot to do and there's a lot going on. There's a ton of moving pieces, and it becomes really overwhelming trying to manage all these moving parts all at once. So having these higher level executives come aboard who have experience doing so is really going to take a lot of load off Jeff and myself and let us focus on the things that we really should be focusing on. I'm excited that we've gotten to this point because it's not easy to scale a company to the point where you can hire C-level execs. So it's really big news. But that's not all. We're also in a position where we can hire 2 new full stack developers, which is what I'm planning to do. If you are a full stack developer who would like to work with us, reach out to me. I'll send you the job description. We can set up an interview right away. I'm literally looking for guys or girls right now. So definitely reach out about that. The next thing, I want to go over this really incredible report that Masternodes Online put together this last month. Let me find this really quick. So, Masternodes Online, as you guys know, is an aggregator. It's actually a paid service for Masternodes. So not every Masternode is listed, and even the folks that are listed have to meet a certain criteria to exist on the site. We've become really close friends with Crypto Sandwich, who runs the site, and some of the guys from Masternode Buzz, who's the primary sponsor of this report. They do a yearly report with CoinGecko as well, but this report is basically their mid-year, January through June report, and it looks pretty good for Divi, and I will show you some of the highlights right now. So, first of all, I want to say, Masternodes kind of have become they get a bad rap, right? A lot of the coins have just fizzled out and failed, and for good reason. They didn't build a use case. They didn't build any utility into their ecosystem. They were really just, trying to get the next person in to buy the last person's coin. It's almost like a pyramid scheme. It's not good. It's not how you want to run the project. Unfortunately, those projects are mostly defunct. But despite that, 90% growth we've seen in 2020 in the Masternode market. I'm really impressed by this, and I actually didn't even know this. So I'm really encouraged, especially because, of course, Divi has masternodes, but not because of just that, but because masternodes are really important to me. They were one of the first ways I started earning crypto. So to see that there is still growth and still room to grow for masternodes is really, really important. Going into the top 10 coins by by market cap. Yeah. So next slide there. Masternode market by quarter, right? So beginning of the year, it was 806 million market cap, not huge. Really didn't even put a drop in the bucket as far as the general market is concerned. But you can see by the time we got to the second quarter, we saw a 45% increase in market share for masternodes, reaching well over $1.5 billion. I mean, that's pretty impressive stuff, and it says a lot about where this market is going and where the economy is right now worldwide. People are looking for a way to earn that active income on the side. Bitcoin has been flat. It's very, very stable right now, which is cool because it's seeming to be uncorrelated with the equities markets. And that's really important too. And that's kind of what people have been predicting for a long time, that it's the safe haven and yada yada, right? So we're kind of starting to see that, but people still want to earn crypto. So of course they're looking at staking and masternodes. If you look at the growth over the past 6 months, starting in January, we were number 5. We actually dropped to number 9, ranked by market cap in the masternode sphere, and that was down 4 places by the end of Q1. At the end of Q2 here, at the end of June here, we are number 2 in the entire industry, the number 2 by market cap. It's an incredible achievement, and it really is a testament to the community. I have to say, you guys brought us through so much crap over the years. All of the bear market, all of the crappy things that have happened over the course of time. You guys have always stuck true with us, and that is seriously something that so many projects cannot say. And as you can see, now Divi actually makes up 5.3% of the overall market cap of masternodes in this industry. You can check out this report online at masternodes.online. I won't go too much further into it, but it's a really great report, and you should definitely check that out. The next thing I want to talk about is a project that I've actually been working on the side for a while, called Chalk. Chalk, I'll show you the website. This is going to be a new use case for Divi. Chalk is essentially an esports platform, where players of any skill level, casual or pro or whatever, can go on, play their favorite games, and actually participate in daily tournaments, or we call them pocket tournaments, for real money or real crypto. All you have to do is sign in with your gamer tag. We track your stats in the games that you play, and you just put up 50 cents or $1 to enter the tournament, and you can win up to $100 per tournament. It's going to go into beta next month. It's actually almost done. I'll show you some screenshots. We're really excited about it. It's really a beautiful application designed by a really close friend of mine. We just worked on it with a small team, and as I said, you're going to be able to win real money and real crypto. Just another way to earn that additional income while we go through the next phase of the economy. Definitely go to chalkapp.co and sign up for the beta. It starts next month. Now, the next thing that everyone wants to hear about, I'm sure, is the big exchange announcement. I'm not going to tell you the name of the exchange right now because I'm not allowed. But I can say this. I just signed the contract today, and it is 100% going through. And I am allowed to tell you some of the amazing features and benefits of getting on this new exchange. First of all, it's a pretty big exchange. It's not in the top 5. It's not even in the top 10, so don't get crazy. It's not Binance, but it is an amazing exchange. It's going to have on-exchange staking, where you actually get 100% of the rewards that you would earn, but you don't have to have the minimum staking requirement. It's a really, really great way to delegate access to staking for people who, of course, don't have the 10K minimum, or who just want to keep their coins on the exchange for trading or what have you. With that, we also will have a USDT pair. We're not doing BTC right out of the gate. Why is that? Because we're tired of being coupled to BTC. I think that people really enjoy trading against USDT. It's one of the biggest pairs on earth. It's like the top 3 most utilized stablecoin in the world. And it seems to me that more projects should actually take this route. The exchange that we're listing on actually has higher volumes in their USDT pairs against the altcoins than they do with the BTC pairs against the altcoins. We'll eventually do BTC, I'm sure, as well. But for right now, we want to just see how this USDT pair goes first. With the exchange announcement, it's not just going to be, I'll just put it up on Twitter, put it up on... No. We're going all out on this one. We're going to do co-branded AMAs with this exchange. Huge push into their Chinese community and their Japanese community, press releases. Influencers from those communities will be doing project reviews. I mean, the list goes on. It's going to be a very, very massive move for us because we're really getting toward that point where we're almost ready to step into the top tier exchanges. As you guys know, we're not really a trader's coin. You know, it makes a lot more sense to actually hold your Divi and put it into a Masternode or staking node than it does to try to trade and make money with the market. For that reason, and for the reason that we don't wash trade all the time, we don't have those huge multi-million dollar volumes that the big exchanges want to see. So what do we have to do? We have to actually create real traction and real volume on real exchanges. And that's part of the strategy. We're taking these steps toward the top ones. Trust me, they are on our horizon. We have connections with pretty much all of them at this point. I feel that we will get to those top tier exchanges, but this exchange right here, I'm extremely excited about. I think you guys will be too, because they are blowing up right now. I mean, every project that is listed there recently has done a really, really amazing. I think it's a testament to the marketing activities that they partner up with you on. So again, just super excited about that. Stay tuned. We will be announcing that next month in August. All right. I've been talking for a while. Why don't we do a little AMA action? You guys have any questions for me? How many people do we even have here? Is anyone watching this? Wow, you guys have been commenting quite a bit. This is cool. This is cool. So feel free to ask questions. If not, I'll let you guys go for the day. It's 2:11 a.m. Yeah, I gotta say, you guys are amazing for even just staying up and hanging out with me tonight. Um, yeah, I see USDT. I feel like that is the move, um, and it's really just it sucks to be so correlated to BTC. You know, if BTC goes down, then Divi goes down. That's not we didn't do anything. um, okay, so I think we're probably good for today. I think that this was a good sort of trial run for our weekly. Yeah, Siege Worlds and Chalk are connected. Actually, I don't know if I have the picture up, but we are gonna have actually a Chalk character in Siege Worlds, which I'm super stoked about. So Chalk's actually investing in the company that is developing Siege Worlds. So we're like really, really closely tied. It will be the Divi 2.0 wallet will be released on iOS and Android pseudo simultaneously. We have to go through Apple's approval process, and actually Android has a new approval process as well. But we'll upload it at the same time. Wow, you guys have a lot of questions now. Okay, what do I think about having Dai in the wallet? Yeah, I think we'll definitely be looking at stable coins. I don't see why we wouldn't. They're obviously quite frequently used, and with our foray into with Zap into the sort of DeFi space, I feel like Dai makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of synergy there. We don't have a cap on masternodes. Um, as many people as want to install and run the program as we want. We want to decentralize the ecosystem as much as possible. I do enjoy every day, Richard. I love what I do. This is a dream come true. I can't believe. I mean, I guess I was always working towards this stuff, but it's crazy to see it come true. Okay, let's see. Yusuf, you had a question about Chalk. Would there be some tournaments with zero entry fee? So we have daily challenges. Daily challenge is just a free way to earn additional crypto in the game or money or whatever free play on the app. All you have to do is just enter the daily challenge. It's 100% free, and you just you get 20 headshots and you get $1 or what have you. Let's see. Chalk, yeah. Will Divi be the major crypto there? It will be the main focus. We'll have Bitcoin as well. We may add others. We'll see how much adoption there is for the crypto payments. Safest place to buy Divi and withdraw to a private wallet. I can't really fully endorse an exchange, but I will say we've had really great relationship with Bitrue. I know the CEO. I know a lot of their executives and leadership team, and they've been really, really amazing throughout the entire course of our relationship. So Bitrue's great. Coins do automatically stake on WhatsApp, Todd. So that's definitely check out divigo.app if you're trying to stake on WhatsApp. Let's see. I'll take like one or two more. Do I like my new haircut? I'm just glad I was able to get a haircut. before they closed all the shops again. We'll talk more about the Divi DeFi integration in the coming weeks. There's a lot of questions still, even for myself. But I can tell you that the Zap team is super, super stoked on Divi right now. They're even pushing aside some other things to work on the wrapped Divi. I don't know exactly where that's going to go. I'm still, like I said, I'm still wrapping my head around it. But we'll definitely put more information out about that soon. All right. I'm gonna call it there. I love chatting with you guys, and maybe we'll just do a full AMA day one day, where we can just literally chat for as long as you want. And I know that this is late for some of you guys. I think we're gonna continue to do it live at 5, but maybe we'll do other videos and other engagements with you guys at different times for the European and the Asian crowd. So for now, that is your weekly update. As always, you can find us online, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere at Divi Project. Join us on Telegram and chat with us. If you have any questions, join support. And I will see you guys next time.